It's Wednesday. 6 little lungs of food in my teeth. If you haven't noticed, sitting on the toilet. Longer flush than I anticipated. So it was really hard to think of an adventure that didn't have anything to do with alcohol, so I forced myself to think of one. Because I like to think that I can have fun without alcohol. An adventure to me kind of implies like outdoors, nature, exploring. So, what I came up with was, a couple summers ago, I still work there, but it's a non-profit for girls. It was the summer, so we were taking the girls to the water park. So it was a group of like 100 girls going to a water park with like 10 adults. When we got there, there was like a huge wasp infestation. I don't know why. About an hour into the day, the one girl in the entire camp who was allergic to bees got stung, and we noticed that we had forgot her EpiPen. So luckily one of the staff members was allergic to bees too, so she shot her in the leg. But when you shoot someone in the leg with an EpiPen, you have to call an ambulance because they have to be taken to the hospital because it's like adrenaline. It's like liquid adrenaline. So an ambulance came, and meanwhile it's lunchtime. So all the other girls are coming to the picnic tables to get their lunches. And they're seeing, this girl's name was Enya, and they're seeing Enya with a bunch of paramedics and being taken away on a stretcher. So they all start crying hysterically because they think that she's dying because they're young, and whoever sees their friends carried out on stretchers when you're 6, not me. So it's like hysteria. If you have not heard 100 girls cry and scream in unison, you have not lived. And now the general theories among all the girls is that if they get stung by a bee, that they're going to have to go to the hospital. Needless to say, girls were running around and screaming with their heads cut off like they were about to die. Then one of my kids gets stung by a bee. Has to get taken to the little paramedic station. Get to get all her information. And of course it was the drama queen girl who gets stung by a bee. Real life version of the boy who cried wolf, because she had been freaking out the whole time when the bees were around, thinking that she was going to get stung. And then she actually did get stung, and I did not believe her. I was like, Aaliyah, did you really get stung, or did it just land on you? And she had gotten stung, so I felt like a horrible person. Then, meanwhile, there's another girl named Amelia who is completely accident prone. And she's running on this little water play structure that they have, and she falls and she hits her head. So another ambulance has to come and carry her out on a stretcher just to make sure she didn't have a concussion, and she was fine. My boss was crying. All of the girls were crying. That same day, a 4th grader pooped her pants because she didn't want to get out of the lazy river, and everybody went out to drink afterwards. That is my biggest adventure so far, because everything that could have gone wrong in that day went wrong. Don't know if I'm going to be sticking around much longer, but I hope I am. So hopefully see you next week.